Hi guys and welcome to the circus. First of all, thank you guys for the 100 subs so far. I really appreciate it. I didn't expect it to be that soon, to be honest. Okay, so we have today we have a mirror match with Harry versus Harry in standard. So yeah, we after our mulligan, we drew into a fair amount of cards. We only lack Harry now, and then proceed to going first, I believe. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, we went first. So yeah, we going to draw card into another grade 1, which is a battle right target. We called down our Masquerade Bunny to search the top 5 cards and hopefully get. Oh no, we didn't get a Harry this time. That's too bad. That's fine. Let's just draw. Let's just hope we drew into Harry soon, because without Harry, this deck is dead. Okay, we proceed to end phase and proceed to our opponent's turn. He draws a card and then proceeds to riding into grade 1, gets a quick shield. He rides on the dark side Mirror Master, calls down a Masquerade Bunny to fetch himself a grade 3. Will he fetch one though? Will he have the same luck as me? If he fetches one, that will be really nice. And I believe he didn't fetch one. Okay, that's too bad. He shuffles then, and then what does he do here? Will he call another card? Okay, he calls another bunny, and then hopefully this time he gets one. And then will he get one though? Okay, let's see. He returns 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Does he get it this time? Okay, he does. Lucky for him. I didn't get one, so he has the advantage right now because I don't have Harry in my hand. So he discarded the quick shield. That's the right discard because it's actually a free discard fodder. Okay, so proceeds to battle phase. Swings with his rear guard onto my face. I guard with my Lunatic Dragon in order to put him in the soul. That's one way to that's actually the best way to put those Magadolls into soul, because they're basically shield power that goes into soul after using. He swings with his Vanguard, checks a Lunatic Dragon, and then proceeds to deal me 1 damage. Now, what am I doing? What is this? Okay, we check a heal. That's unfortunate. We whip a heal early game. And proceeds to end phase, and then we proceed to our turn, draw a card, ride onto grade 2. We ride onto our Prana because we need those Magadolls in the soul as soon as possible. We have 3 Magadolls in soul already. We have Dark Side Mirror Master, and we call down Misdirection. Misdirection is a really good tech card in this deck because he provides a lot of things. First, he draws your possible pieces. He puts a unit back into the soul from your field and puts a card from your hand to his soul. So if you high roll enough, it'll be really amazing. Like what I did here. I called down the Dark Side Mirror Master and then scooped her in, draw 2 cards, and then put 1 card from my hand to the soul. And the opponent guards with a 5k shield again. He doesn't guard with my Vanguard. We check a draw trigger, draw another card, and then he checks himself his own draw, and then draws another card and pass our turn. We proceed to our opponent's turn, and then rides onto grade 2. What will he ride? Okay, actually this matchup will only depend on how many Magadolls you have on soul. That's what I believe in, because if one player didn't manage to put 4 Magadolls with different names in the soul, his Harry skill wouldn't be that of a threat, because it only calls he didn't use Harry's full potential that way. Okay, he uses Jacqueline here, counter blast when he fetches himself a Lord Pigeon Pop. Will he get another card? Because you can also get either 1 Lord Pigeon Pop and 1 Magadoll, 2 Magadolls or 2 Lord Pigeon Pops. This time he didn't manage to pull 2 more. He only got a pigeon, but that's already a good card to pull because Lord Pigeon Pop is a really key card in here. If you didn't open up with him or didn't manage to draw him, your Star Pop Dragon is useless. So right now we check our opponent's soul. He only has 2 Magadol so far. What will he do here? Will he call more units to attack me or not? It'll actually Actually, it doesn't really matter at this point, but yeah. Okay, he just proceeds to battle phase. He swings with his Vanguard onto my Vanguard for okay. We check a front that doesn't really matter that much, but yeah, we drew into a heal. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so we ride. Okay, we actually just decided to assist here because we don't have our Harry, and I hope we get our Harry. Oh, it's a top deck Harry. I wish we could have drawn it sooner instead of just doing an assist. Okay, we get ourselves right into Harry, get an XL2, return the 4 cards back into the deck, and then draw ourselves another card from the XL2, returns everything back to hand, removes the 2 triggers aside from the draw triggers back into our hand. And yeah, we check. We fetch ourselves another card. We drew into a Starry Pop Dragon. It's actually wait. Did I reshuffle? Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to reshuffle. I'm sorry about that. So we just shuffled. I forgot to shuffle it when I was what do you call this again? I forgot to shuffle after doing the assist. So yeah, we just shuffled and then drew into another Prana. That wasn't intentional, but yeah, it happens. It was only fair because I honestly didn't shuffle after that assist. So yeah, looking at our soul here, we have everything. We have 4 cards. We have 4 Megadolls, and we're actually thinking of what to call this at this point because we can only call 2 Megadolls because our opponent's on grade 2. Now we will think of what we will do here. I believe if you have all Megadolls in soul and your opponent's on grade 2, you can just what do you call this again? You can call the best options to call are in grade 2s. You need to call Prana, and depends on the situation. If you have more counterblast, you can call Periton. If no, you will call Dark Side Mirror Master, as you've seen here, because we don't have a face-up counterblast to work with our Lord Pigeon Pop. That way, using only one counterblast can result to a strong turn. Not that strong, but a fair turn, especially on going first, because our opponent is on 9k base and our Prana is on a magic number against 9k base Vanguards. Now we place our Lord Pigeon Pop to get ourselves the discarded Prana, which we use for Harry's skill. Now we proceed to our battle phase because I believe we don't need to do anything else. Okay. Dark Side Mirror Masters, counter charge, and we put 5,000 power to Masquerade Bunny because we call the card from Soul. That unit is really amazing actually, because the moment you use Harry, it becomes a 13k base booster. So we attack with 14k, another magic number for opponent, and then after attacking with Lord Pigeon Pop, we get to call our Starry Pop Dragon and get another XL2. Okay, he guards with the Dark Side Mirror Master and puts her in the soul. We bounce our Starry Pop Dragon and call the last what do you call it again? Oh no, it's not the last, it's the first Starry Pop Dragon from the deck. Shuffle our deck, get ourselves an Imaginary Gift XL2, draw another card, and put 10,000? Yeah, 10,000 power to our Starry Pop Dragon because we have 2 Megadolls on board. We swing with our Vanguard for 35,000? Yeah, it's on 35,000 because we called Prana. Now, we check first a draw trigger, we give the power on to Star Pop Dragon, draw a card, and then we can check a front trigger on top of that. That means our Star Pop Dragon is now live. He now gets a plus crit and nullifies and prevents sentinels. Now we swing for our 32,000 with our misdirection into the opponent's face. Now will he guard or not? These are actually pretty big numbers at this point because it's a magic number, especially on Prana. Look at her, it's a 34,000, meaning the opponent needs to guard for at least 35,000 shield to guard against Prana. Now he guards it with a 25k shield. He puts Lunatech Dragon onto the soul after the guard, and puts the the heal back into the drop zone. We swing with our 34,000 prana into his face. Will he take it or not? With this little hand right here, this is actually he can only use 4 because we know that he has Harri in his hand, so he can only use 4. And as of now, his soul is not looking good because he only has 2 different names of Magia dolls available to be called next turn. If he didn't manage to get 2 more of the different names, which is Prana and Periton, it'll be hard for him to survive. I mean, to go on and grind the game. Okay, so we will attack for 34,000 with Prana into his face, and then let's see if he takes it. Our Star Pop Dragon's passive is also live at the moment. He guards it with a 39k shield. Okay, I forgot there was only a 30k shield needed, not 35. I'm sorry about that. Okay, we swing for our Star Pop Dragon for 2 crits and checks a draw on the last damage check. Retire our Star Pop Dragon and then proceed to our opponent's turn. Now he will now ride on to Harri, which can potentially call 4, but as of now I can only see 2 potential calls from his soul because he only has 2 different names from the soul. And imagine using Lunatic Dragon right now on a mirror match like this. It's not gonna be that helpful, simply because if you decided to move a Magia doll into the soul, it's actually a free plus in a way, but you will lose 1 intercept or possibly a back row, but you can just call it next turn. And then yeah, so the only thing that can really help him right now is just scoop either my Masquerade Bunny or my Misdirection to soul because they don't do anything else. Okay, so he uses Jacqueline here to counter +1 and fetch himself the remaining pieces he needed. If he can manage to do so, let's see. He fetches a Lower Pigeon Pop, and what will he get? A Prana. Okay, that's lucky for him. He gets a Prana, a Pigeon, so meaning he can potentially call 3 units now. 1 Dark Side Mirror Master, 1 Lunatic Dragon, and 1 Prana. Okay. The only thing lacking right now in his position is hand cards, which is given by Periton. He doesn't have Periton at the moment, so that's unfortunate. Okay, he needs to put a unit soul. Okay, he decided to put a Prana to soul. Okay, so now what will he do? Will he decide to call units from the soul using Harri, or just keep his hand cards at the moment and hope to survive? Okay, he uses Harry's skill here to discard a card, and he discards... Wait, what? He discarded a Dark Side Mirror Master. Oh yeah, I forgot. The opponent's game is malfunctioning a bit because he can't put cards to the drop zone at the moment, and he just decided to put it on remove from play. Let's just treat it right now as the drop zone of the opponent, okay? I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, he calls down 2 units. Will he call 3? That's the question. He has 3 13k boosters at the back row because of 2 Masquerade Bunnies. Now, will he decide to call it? I mean, I don't know. He's still debating though. I think he's still debating on calling it out. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he can retire Jacqueline and then Lunatic Dragon becomes a 14k attacker. So with Masquerade Bunny's boost, it's 27k. It's a magic number again. So yeah. Will he call it? Will he not? This actually takes a while. And then yeah, again, thank you so much guys for the 100 subs so far. It's been really amazing lately. I get a lot of comments and a lot of congratulations with my friends lately. Thank you so much guys. I hope you stick around. I mean, soon I'll make the video, and I hope you guys like what I'm planning to do. And yeah, so that was a cute advertisement right there. Okay, so he calls down a Lord Pigeon Pop from his hand, and then what do you call this again? Fetches out the Dark Side Mirror Master from the drop zone. He didn't fetch it. He didn't fetch it. Okay, why? Okay, we just guard with our prana into the attack of the Lord Pigeon Pop. Uses Lord Pigeon Pop skill to CB1, bounce to hand, and then call the Starry Pop Dragon from the deck. Or yeah, from the deck because it doesn't have a drop zone at the moment. I mean, the Starry Pop Dragon is not in the drop zone, so he checks the deck and then fetches out the Lunatech Dragon and hopefully do something with it, because you can only have 20k at the moment. He needs 2 triggers just like what I did in the previous turn, and let's see if it happens though. Okay, so at this point I have a lot of hand cards at the moment. With his Vanguard swing, he can have a minimum of 6 cards, or if it checks draw triggers, it can possibly add up to 8, which is not that big, to be honest. I don't know, it actually depends because he still has a lot of power here to work with. I'm still sitting at 2 damage though. That's a thing to think of, to take consider. Okay, he swings with his Vanguard for 20,000, and I thought I guarded. Okay, I guarded here using 20k shield as 32k with 2 pass, because that's only at 20. Wait, he didn't add a 5k power. I didn't realize it either. It didn't check a trigger as well. Okay, at this point, Starry Pop Dragon is only a beat stick at 20k. I think I take that damage because I needed damage to do so. Yeah, we check a front on top of that. What the hell? Okay, so he again swings for 37, I believe. He forgot to do something with it, right? I don't know why he didn't add the power. Maybe he just forgot to do so. I didn't remember to I didn't manage to tell him that on the chat. I should have done so. Guys, if you're facing players like these that forget something during the fight that can actually help him, you be a good sport and do so, because you know, teaching them something instead of just taking advantage of their you know, misplays and stuff is not that good of an attitude, to be honest, because it in the long run it will also help the community be a better place, you know, in some sense. Okay, so we use our Jacqueline here to fetch ourselves 2 copies of Periton, I believe. Okay, we check 2 Peritons and return everything back to the deck, shuffle it, and then fetch 1 from our hand into the soul. I believe we put down what did you include? Okay, we inserted a Dark Side Mirror Master in order to have 4 Magia Dolls available to be called. Now we use Harry's skill, I believe. Yeah, Harry's skill CB1 to discard a card and then call 4. I believe I just overcalled because having +5 really helps, and we are now aiming for the win, to be honest. And we retire our Jacqueline, as you can see, and call down every single Magia Doll that is available in our arsenal. Now we give everybody +5, including Bunny herself, and then we just replaced it with another. We just replaced it with Periton and kept the previously called Dark Side Mirror Master. Give everybody +5,000 and give the Vanguard +10,000 as well as +10,000 to Prana herself. We countercharge and draw a card and put 1 unit from the opponent's field to the soul. At this point, you don't want to put those Magia Dolls back, but we're aiming for the win, so we need to put the intercepts back to the soul to, you know, lessen the guard. So at this point, we are now aiming for the win. So we call down our Lord Pigeon Pop, to fetch ourselves the discarded Periton from the Harry skill. Now, we will now proceed to battle phase, I believe, because we don't have anything else to do. That's the whole turn of the Harry right there. We just call out units, and then call Lord Pigeon Pop, recycle something if we have them, and then proceed to battle phase. That's basically it. Okay, so he guards with a 10k shield, uses I use Lord Pigeon Pop right here. We actually just decided to call from deck because we need to thin out our deck as soon as possible in order to hit those triggers. Okay, so we call our Lord Pigeon Pop, Study Pop Dragon, give himself plus 25k, fetch ourselves with 1 Axel 2, and proceeds to giving him plus 25k and puts himself alone into 40k, which means his skill is live once again. Now we swing for 35,000 into the opponent's face. Will he guard? With his little hand and 1 intercept, I doubt he can withstand these attacks unless he pulls a heal trigger or a miracle trigger. Okay, we give another draw trigger power onto the Star Pop Dragon to add more pressure because it can't be stopped by sentinels. It has 2 crits, and then yeah, we swing with our 50k Star Pop Dragon to our opponent's face for 2 crits, and then no PGs. Now, will he decide to take it or not? Because if he takes it, he needs 2 heal triggers to survive it. And I still have 2 more attacks, which is actually really big. Okay. So, and every column I have right now, besides from Star Pop Dragon, is a magic number. So that's that. Will he guard it or not? Will he take it? He takes it, and we got an anime ending on top of that, folks. That's about it for the game, and I hope you guys liked it as well. Again, thank you so much, and bye-bye.